Hanging out at Flowers in Design in Elk Grove. This is Kim, the owner. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so we're talking about all things weddings. Here's the thing. If you're a bride or a groom and you're getting ready to tie the knot, but you're just not ready to foot the cost for flowers, there's a program in Elk Grove that's helping you do it by yourself. A DIY bridal program that, Kim, you came up with because why?
We had a lot of brides that I was rescuing at the last minute, a couple days before their wedding. They got into it, didn't realize how much work there was involved, and, couldn't pull it off before the D-Day. So.
I can't tell you how many times, even as a bridesmaid, we were running to even just Trader Joe's to get flowers, running it back, and then they die before the wedding's even over. True story. So this is great. So just really quick, before we take everyone at home down Design Alley, what is the concept behind this DIY program?
So the concept really is to work with a bride, understand the scope of their project, and help them come to the conclusion of what portions of that project they can feasibly take on and tackle themselves realistically, and what they need to farm out, who they need to hire to do the rest for them.
Yeah, and some people just want to do it on their own, and some people understand even just the cost. So if you do the DIY program, you could save up to 35% when it comes to the full for the full cost.
Absolutely. Labor is a huge component in anything, regardless of industry. And so if they're willing to put some sweat equity into doing their own designs, we're here to help them.
All right, so it's time we take you down Design Alley. So this is basically step number one. A bride or a groom comes in and says, we need help. We want to do it by ourselves. This is what happens. We take you down Design Alley. So Kim, let's go ahead and start right here to the right.
Once we understand this helps our brides get an idea of what their design actually might look like, what their style might be. So if they're a traditional bride, these are some of the things that we have to offer for vase rentals, accompaniments, even cute things to put at their welcome tables, obviously COVID-friendly things that are pretty essential these days, card boxes that, a lot of these goods that they don't have to go out and buy. We already have them in inventory, and why not just use what we already have? And a lot of these things we don't really charge for.
Kim, we have about 30 seconds, by the way. So here on to design number two.
Design number two, this would be more of a glam type of a bride, where we have vase rentals that are a little bit more on the glamorous side. Whoops, sorry about that. Sparkly, that sort of thing. And then lastly, if you're more of that bride that is rustic and a little more casual, anything from wood lanterns, wood boxes, mason jars, that's a big rage these days. And I like to show design components that work well with any style you have.
Very cool. Okay, so what happens after you're taken down Design Alley? Well, that's when you finally start to put together your bouquet. So coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, guys, we're going to actually put together some floral arrangements to show you exactly how this works. In the meantime, let's go and pop up those QR codes. Guys, if you want to get more information or get some discounts, there's that QR code right there on the screen. Take a picture. It'll take you to the website. Kim, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we'll see you back at 10.
That's the first time.
Look at us high-teching with the QR code.
We saw QR codes.
Come on, Ashley.
Okay.
What?
What?
Look at it. Yes. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
I like how the woman stepped away from Ashley when she was doing that.
I know.
She's like, whoa.
What's going on?
Too much.